Welcome to Global Spec Racing GSR Tier 1 here at Abu Dhabi for race 8. So today I am GSRTHRASHER, co-commentator for the first time in his career, HAAS Boomer.
Hello. Nice to be here.
If you guys don't know, HAAS Boomer ran earlier today in the Tier 4 race. As of right now, I'm bringing home a podium. We'll see how it turns out after post-race penalties. But also, if you don't know, he is the brother of Tier 1 reserve, or not reserve, sorry, but Tier 1 driver GSR Patriot, who is in the field currently on a lap. So last week, obviously, we were at China, and it was a mess for the most part. Sometimes it was a boring race, but sometimes it was a interesting race, to say the least. Mr. Boacker pulled out the race win last week after a last lap collision with Sync Sam. The stewards deemed as it was a racing incident in the final corner, so Mr. Boacker kept the win. So, meaning second place was Mr. Boacker, and third place was ETSR Jimbo, who was a reserve. He's a Tier 2 driver, but he reserved last week, and he's also in the field. As Alfie just went with a 132 or 132.3, 5/10 faster than Sync Sam, his teammate. Front row lockout.
Yeah, good lap by him.
So, yeah, it is. So how do you after so far like halfway through the quali, how do you feel like this race, as GSR Patriot goes P3, how do you feel like this race is going to turn out halfway through quali, just looking at the grid?
Probably, I mean, I'd hope a little bit cleaner than Tier 4. 4 safety cars came out that race, and it was just a mess up until the end. Very close battling. I don't know if we'll get that lucky with the close battling this tier, so we'll just have to see and wait for that if it does happen. But it looks like we have some raindrops coming down right now.
I see that. I don't.
They need to set their laps quickly if it's gonna get worse. This is probably like the next minute or two. It's just not gonna be the faster tires.
Oh,
so.
Mr. Boaker's spotted. So while someone almost spun it. I don't know who it was. Alright, so point standings. VRT Alfie in the HAAS is leading over 21 points over Busy Gorgon, who is not here today. So, well, actually, he's not in the league, so he left. I'm an idiot. So, actually, his closest driver is 30 points back, and that is Jab in the Racing Point. Behind him, you have Cruci in the Alfa Romeo, who is not here today. He is, well, let's just say he's about 50 points back. Drive for Ava, almost 2 points behind Cruci. TRT Ruben, 48 points. Boacker at 40 points. So, the closest driver to Alfie that's in this race is Jab in 4th place. And
just getting jumped by Deluxe for P3. Good lap by him. 4/10 up, and you have drivers retiring now because they will not be able to improve with the rain coming down. So qualifying might come to a very quick end.
Yes, Actually, it may come to a quick end. No, we didn't see any rain in the Tier 4 race. But just a little bit of rain at the end of quali. Could we possibly see rain in the race?
I can actually figure that out.
Oh yeah, you text patient.
Race
but
is
I'll go
clear.
over
Race is clear for weather.
race. All right, so just a little bit of rain at the end of quali.
Yeah,
So we'll go over
no precipitation
constructors.
for the race.
Haas leading by 33 points over Ferrari. Williams, who is in third place, is
Just P3 with the deluxe. Yeah, there's no other Williams in the lobby other than deluxe. Williams is hoping that deluxe can have a very good outing.
Yeah, Williams 52 points behind. Haas Racing Point in fourth, 55 points back. Mercedes 57 points back. Alfa Romeo is 71 points back. Renault 72 points back. 95 points back is the Red Bull team. That's for 8th place. McLaren in 9th place, 2 points behind Red Bull. And AlphaTauri is 10th with only 28 points. So they are a whopping 108 points back. And there's no AlphaTauris in the lobby today, is there? Oh, actually, there might anchors.
One, but Sam is in the pits. Sam has just retired, so no one is on track. Yeah, no, there will be no more improvements. This will be the grid for the race. Haas front row, so good for them. Williams Racing Point, then Red Bull AlphaTauri, and then Renault AlphaTauri, Mercedes McLaren, Mercedes again, Ferrari in 12th, Alfa Romeo in 13th, and oh, it looks like actually Raven F1 back on the track for an outlap.
Okay.
This does not make much sense at this point. He's just wasting his entire set.
And he's just
Yeah, I don't know the game plan here. There's no way he's going to. I mean, there's no way he's going to improve on that lap time. So, yeah, I don't know the game plan here for Raven here.
I wish I knew what Raven was attempting.
More outlaps. We have the McLaren out, and then Jimbo. So, the bottom three looking to improve on their lap times.
Well, the McLaren has yet to settle a lot.
Yes. Yes, Lewis joined, or Lewis, whatever, joined the session late. So, I mean, with the glitch, he should be starting in the pack anyways. So,
let's see if Raven actually proves anything. Well, somehow Raven is faster.
and bins it. That'll be an end to his quali because he's not going to be able to get back around with the wing damage. So, next closest person, we got Rundle, P10. He's out as well.
So the bottom 5 is yet to retire.
Yes, bottom 5 not retired yet. Yes, Rundle is
Jimbo gonna attempt to start his lap.
Lewis behind, 14th, starting his lap as well.
Yeah, Jimbo's 2/10.
Yeah, it's really no use. You can definitely see some struggle with the lap here.
Yeah. And I guess Louis, you have to put down a lap, so I guess, he might want to put down a lap, but
Yeah, this goes into the low
I don't know, I don't really
chicane.
Let's see, how far is Jimbo down
Raven
in sector 2?
is doing donuts
5/10.
in sector
5/10
3.
done. Okay. Well, I guess it's
Safe to
still
say that he's given
entertainment.
up. Rundle
Yes.
starting his lap on 2-lap old softs. So he's gonna be starting. He's gonna be starting his race because no one's gonna improve. So he's gonna be starting his race on 3-lap old tires plus the warm-up lap. It's interesting. I assume it's a mistake, but
Jimbo will pit. FH retires. Raven retires.
Lewis
Jimbo
to the line
will
goes
retire.
P14.
And he puts down
Not
a
as much
lap.
off as we thought. Only a second off P13. But yeah,
No, it's just
probably wasn't going to gain a lot.
Well, here's your grid. Alfie, Sync Sam, both HAAS will start on the front row. FRT Deluxe and Jab will start on the second row. GSR Patriot and Lewis Whitby, row 3. Dougal and ETSR Edgars, row 4. MrBoackerU5s and LSJ Rundle will be row 5. Row 6, FH and Jimbo. Row 7 will be Raven and Blue. For whatever reason, these guys are still trying to...
Yeah, Rundle coming up to the line. Oh, yeah, 137. He will not improve. P10 for Rundle.
Well, we knew the grid was over. We knew what the grid was when it started to rain.
Boacker gonna be starting on mediums.
Yeah, it's entertaining. Boacker inside the top 10, starting on the mediums, and some of these guys outside of the top 10, they could definitely start on the mediums as well. Let me put up the Twitch chat. Alright, Twitch chat is up. Okay. Alright, so off the quali grid, the HAASes look like the 2 fastest on track. Do you think they can convert that into in a race pace?
Yeah, Alfie all alone, 4.5 tenths above second place, his teammate. So he definitely seems to have a pace advantage, but it all depends what happens in the race. Like they said, safety cars can shake things up. It can just be an interesting race, and no one is really guaranteed anything. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the race.
Yeah, very true. And like we said, Boacker 9th place on the medium. So if Boacker can get a good start out the line, he could probably, move his way up through, the opening laps. So formation lap is underway. There you see the strategies. Let me pull up the tires. Just in case. Yep, everyone outside the top 10 goes on the mediums. So, I'm gonna pick two favorites, and then I'll let you pick two favorites. I'm gonna take first place on pole. I'm gonna take VRT Alfie. Alfie had some contact last week with Jab, ultimately ending Jab's race. But as the championship leader by 35 points over Jab, Alfie looks to extend that championship lead, and if he can convert that quality pace into the race pace, I think he has a great shot to win this race. Second guy, I'm gonna go FH 11th on the mediums. FH has not had the luckiest. He hasn't had the luck that he wants. As of recent, he's been very unlucky in these races. Ken FH, last week at China, he was one of the guys who started outside of the top 10 on a different compound tire. He actually started on the hards, and was actually in a decent position, but ended up spinning. So if he can do what he did last week, I think FH can definitely get some good points. Go ahead and pick your two favorites.
Definitely the favorite for me is Alfie. Really good quality pace. I'm gonna go Jab as my second favorite. I do feel like he has some pace, and qualifying did get cut short, so really maybe just had a bad lap, or we don't know. But as we come up to the grid, we'll soon see what the race has to behold.
Yeah, definitely. I think this could be a very entertaining race. Alfie, obviously, definitely the fastest car, but we are waiting for the 5 red lights to appear. There they are. The 5 red lights are upon us, and away they go. Alfie gets a great jump at the start. Jab gets an amazing start. Makes it middle of 3 wide already, and is now on the outside of Sync Sam for second. Sync Sam will clear Jab. Jab will go to third, Deluxe fourth. Lewis Whitby gets by Patriot for fifth, and we got a guy on that is GSR Patriot.
He's out. He's out. Patriot is out of the race. Will that be a safety car? Yes, it will. Safety car. The Red Bull is out. Eckers also did spin. I don't know what happened to him, but maybe a collision with Patriot. But the Patriot out of the race, first lap.
Yeah, that was unlucky for GSR Patriot. He definitely had it. I mean, he was 5th in quali, so he wanted to show his pace, but lap 1 DNF is not what he wanted. So, lap 1 safety car, and Jab has gotten past Deluxe, almost got past Sam too on the restart, but couldn't quite get the move done on Sync Sam. So it is still 1-2 for HAAS. Jab third, Deluxe fourth. Lewis Whitby gains a spot. Dougal sixth. Boacker drops.
A Jab is boxing along with Alfie. Sam stays out. What is the call here? Hearts to the end?
Do they go harsh to the end, or do they go for the 2-stop? Soft, medium, medium.
Mediums for
Jab goes
Evan.
for the medium.
Mediums for Alfie as well.
Yep.
And FH is quickly. FH is Oh, there's a glitch. Yeah, timing
It's a
glitch.
timing glitch.
Yeah, it showed FH in the lead. That would have been astonishing, but
It's like every week now, game.
wait, what happened with Alfie? He got held up in pits. He got jumped by Evan. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Did he have to repair a wing?
I don't think so. He didn't make any contact.
Yeah, I know.
At least
That's
from
what I'm
I
thinking.
saw.
I don't know why he
Nice.
got held up in pits. It's interesting.
Yeah, front wing.
Oh,
for
man.
Alfie.
So that's good for Jab, who is now P8, who's going to be he's going to be the first on fresh mediums. But FH from P11 is up to P7 on basically a half a lap of mediums, considering the safety car. So quickly working out in his favor track position wise for all the medium runners. Raven P6 also on the medium. Yeah, so Boacker, big jump too, qualified P9, up to 4th place on the mediums. So very good for him, along with Jimbo, Raven. Yeah, so Boacker, Jimbo, Raven, and FH, all starting on the mediums. Get it done, and now they're 4 through 7, so safety car helps them out.
Well, it looked like FH was going to pit.
Yeah,
there,
I know, I saw that too. He swerved out of the pit lane. Interesting.
So the top 3 did not pit. Sync Sam, Deluxe, and Lewis Whitby. They will stay on the softs, and then you have Boacker, Jimbo, Raven, FH started on the mediums, and then Jab, Dougal, Rundle, Alfie, Edgars all pit for the mediums, and Louis pits for the soft compound tire. So this will be. Go ahead, what were you saying?
It should be green this time. Everyone's with the pack. Yeah, first place, Sam. Oh, it's a little interesting he didn't go in. Alfie, I think, had the better idea boxing for the mediums, but did have to fix the wing. So I don't really know. Down in P11, track position is very important, especially on the safety car restarts. So wonder how bad it'll be held up, especially with Rundle, Dougal. But you know, yeah, safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Alrighty, so I think Sam's gonna lead the field to green. When Sync Sam definitely holding up the field. When is a good place for Sync Sam to go? Honestly, I think right in the second to final corner wouldn't be a bad place. I don't know. We'll see when he goes. Everyone's stacked up behind him. Oh, almost looked like almost a little bit of contact between Dougal and Rundle, but they kept it.
Yeah, big stack up right there. Seem to clear it up a bit. Getting ready to go green here.
When does Sync Sam go? Holding up the field. And he goes now. FRT did not have a bad restart. He's right there on Sync Sam. Entering turn 1. Farther on back. Oh, FH. Or not FH, sorry, that was Boacker. Looks like a little bit of contact maybe between Boacker and Jimbo.
Dive bomb. Someone hit. Who hit the Mercedes? I
That
think
was jab.
It was jab. Might want to check for damage.
Oh, Raven spun and he reset the track. I gotta
That's-
record that.
Yeah, 5-second time penalty for Raven, right? Or what is it?
Yeah, 5 seconds.
5 seconds
He
added
res-
on to Raven.
And now it's a DRS train once DRS. Let me go ahead and click that.
Yeah, Jab's wing looks okay. Guess he just misjudged the braking point. I don't know.
He might have got hit from behind.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know who was behind Jab at the time, but now it's Alfie trying to get to Jab here. We have a caution.
We do have
Yeah,
a...
Raven spins it. He's missing a right side end plate. So maybe retire in pits. Yes, he is boxing. Raven is boxing. Sam already up, makes a gap 1.5 now out of DRS, which is crucial. Jimbo behind is 1.6, so spreading out a little bit, but behind Jimbo is a train. Boacker, Jab, Alfie, Lewis Whippy, yeah, like big train behind Jimbo. So we might see some overtaking soon. Boacker maybe wanting to jump on it as soon as DRS gets enabled. A little bit of a lockup there for Boacker.
Jab all over the rear. Boacker and Alfie.
Yeah,
all
locks
over
up
the rear.
again,
Jab.
Boacker. Yeah, Jab does seem to have a lot of pace, so yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. Saving ERS here is really big. Saving ERS is a big thing. As DRS is enabled, we will maybe see some overtaking on the long straight. Boacker looking to get the move done. Yeah, Boacker is looking to get the move done.
Yeah, everyone wants to get past Jimbo. Holding up everyone. And fourth on back.
Sam pacing well, pulls a 2-second gap on the left.
Here comes Boacker.
Boacker making
Boacker's
a
gonna
move.
dive it down to the inside of Jimbo.
Oh, a
Boacker.
little bit of contact.
But Boacker gets moved on. Oh.
Jimbo forces Evan off, but he does get the move done. Could be some damage, but it was a little light. Yeah, it doesn't look too severe.
Oh, and Alfie.
Anything, so, Alfie. What a move.
What a move.
Boacker gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, and Jimbo's around.
Oh, Jimbo went for a gap that just was not going to work. Trying to attack back on Jab. He is a spinner.
So,
Yeah, not a
Alfie.
smart move to try and overtake there, especially with everyone bunched up.
Alfie made a wonderful move. He made
on Jab.
a
That was
2-in-1 pass. Got past Jab and
absolutely
Jimbo.
superb. Yeah, now Alfie's going to look to overtake Boacker on the long straight. As Lewis takes a 3-second time penalty. He wrecks. He wrecked. He's in pits. He lost his wing.
And he's sped.
Oh,
and he's
God.
out.
And the rage retire. That's brutal. I didn't see what happened, but I guess he lost it out of the final corner and hit the inside wall, collecting a penalty as well. That's crazy.
There's a second DNF of the race. Now Alfie in the HAAS with the DRS on Mr. Boacker.
Raven spins again, sector 3 caution. Yes, he is boxed. I'm probably going to retire the car.
And he does. That's a safety car.
Safety car. Did he not do it in time? Was he not in pits fully? He must have retired a bit early. I don't know. Was there anything else that happened on track?
I
No.
don't think so.
Yeah. So Raven, as he leaves the session, brings out the safety car, trying to retire in pits. Now this gives an opportunity for the leaders like Sam Deluxe, the opportunity to box. Maybe go on the hards to finish the race, but hards are a little bit slow around here, so you don't really know what the strategy could be. As with Sam and Deluxe both go into pit road, as Rundle takes a 3-second time penalty under safety car. See what
now
Sam goes on to the mediums.
Did Dougal ever leave?
I don't think so. I don't know.
He just joined back.
I guess he did. And his AI did some good work. P3. Well, I mean, everyone else boxed, but still. Now, this is interesting. Everyone pit for fresh mediums to try and help them get to the end, but Alfie might not be able to make it to the end. Yeah, he won't.
I don't think the mediums can make it to the end.
I think so, because everyone else jumped on it. So I think the mediums, though very worn, can definitely make it to the end here. But it's going to be about 18, 19 laps once we go green. So, yeah, mediums should definitely be able to make it. Yeah, but for Alfie, running about 3 or 4 laps, I mean, that's the difference here. Alfie's going to have to box again.
And Jimbo, FH, and Edgar's onto the hards. Lewis, who just picks up a 3-second time penalty. Jab, Boacker, Deluxe, Sam to the medium. So mixed bag strats under the safety car.
Yeah, Hart's very slow around this circuit, so most of the people took their chances on the mediums, but you do have FH and Jimbo, as you said, onto the hards. So maybe they think that they couldn't make it, or maybe these medium runners are going to box one more time. I don't think that's the case, but hards definitely make it to the end from here. Mediums most definitely will make it, but I don't know. Someone else is boxing. I think that's Alfie. Or no, not Alfie. Dougal. Yeah, Dougal's boxing. Yeah, he's putting on the mediums as well, so definitely getting a hint that the mediums from here can make it. Oh, these hards? On the mediums, it was mediums on my screen. Yeah, it's hards. My apologies. Yeah, it showed the mediums on my pit stop, and then it turned away.
He pitted off the mediums.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, that left me confused because there wasn't really any strategy in the Tier 4 race because of all the safety cars. I started on mediums and made contact with the wall, so I pit for hards while fixing my wing. Another safety car came out, so I went onto the mediums. And then another safety car came out, so I got the lead. Yes. But we do see our second safety car of the race, so honestly, strategy, yeah, definitely have the opportunity of seeing more. And to Alfie's hope, he hopefully can extend his lead and give himself a reasonable gap if there is another safety car for when he can stay into the lead.
Yeah.
but with all the fresh tires now on the track, yeah, like
Safety car in as
Sam,
well.
Deluxe, Boacker, all very quick. It's just we don't know how Alfie will be able to hold on here. But the safety car is in his lap, so yeah, we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah, safety car in this lap. First safety car was Sync Sam leading it. Now it is his teammate, VRT Alfie, leading this restart. Alfie swerving, trying to warm up those tires. When does Alfie go?
He's going now. Big jump. Rundle's not expecting it. And Alfie gets a big gain here. Wow. Amazing jump by
restart.
Alfie. Already pulling a second on Rundle. What a start. I did not see that one coming. And Rundle can agree. What a shocking start.
That's exactly the start that Alfie needed and wanted. Now we got his teammate Sync Sam looking on LSJ Rundle. Uses an overtake. Is Sam gonna go for a move? He does down the inside. And they're still side by side, but Sam gets moved done. Here comes Deluxe now. Deluxe is going to get by
on
Rundle.
the power blade.
And now here comes Boacker.
Oh my word. Rundle's falling back. Has to let Boacker through. And Evan gets through as well. A horrific lap for Rundle.
So Rundle went from second to sixth.
And Sam already catching back up to Alfie. 9/10. Yeah, just showing that the amount of laps. I mean, Alfie's on 7-lap old tires, and Sam just about to complete his first lap. It's just the tire difference is very huge here, as Sam does go fastest. Very interesting. Yeah, Alfie, with any hopes of winning this race, he's going to need a safety car. Because just looking at this, I mean, the pace on these new mediums are incredible.
Yeah, definitely. Alfie and Sync Sam, I'm guarantee you that these two are a party with each other as they are teammates. And Sync Sam
could do a swap here. Maybe Alfie does some damage to Deluxe, holding him up, trying to help out the constructor, but it doesn't seem to be like that way, as Sam is definitely getting held up here.
He could be waiting for DRS.
Maybe a straighter, yeah. Because you don't want to slow him down too much, because right behind Sam is Deluxe, so yeah, but Sam definitely the faster car right now.
I'm behind Deluxe. There's a little, is Boacker, and Jab right behind him.
Yeah, a little bit of train 1 through 5 in a train here, but it falls back with Lewis Whippy as FH takes a 3-second time penalty in P11. But Lewis Whippy does take the fastest lap, so.
DRS is enabled now. So now on this long back straight, is this where Sam goes for the move?
Alfie does have 70% ERS, so Yeah, right on the overtake immediately for Alfie, as it does seem like he wants to hold position. But there are 2 DRS zones here, so all he needs to do on this one is get close and prepare for a lunge on this one.
Sync Sam a lot closer this time. But I don't
Doesn't
think...
look like he's gonna get there. Unless he goes, yeah, he's gonna
back.
fall behind Alfie. As Alfie, yeah, he stays in the lead, but Deluxe is right here, and Sam has got to be a little bit frustrated with Alfie here.
Yeah, because now Deluxe is ready to capitalize on any mistake made by these two. Not only him, but you got Boacker and Jab. So, one mistake in this top 2, you could lose 2-3 spots.
I'll go through warnings for our things. Alfie has 1 warning. Sam has 1 warning. Deluxe, 1 warning. Boacker has the penalty. And Evan has 1 warning. So, besides Boacker, top 5 has just 1 warning right now.
And here comes Sync Sam. Sam with DRS a lot closer to Alfie this time. He's going to make the move, and he's going to take an easy move into the race lead.
Yeah, now this isn't a terrible situation for Alfie because he gets, he gets the DRS this time and could make an attack back on his teammate. Not using any overtake, yeah, he's just going to let Sam go. Smart move, definitely.
Jab Boacker. Contact.
Evan gets through. Boacker, Boacker gets another 3-second time penalty. Did he get forced off?
I think, yeah, he may have gotten forced.
So, what is that, 6 seconds for him? 6?
Yeah, 6 seconds. But now these two are outside of the DRS train. Out of the top 3. So, now it's just
Boacker So Boacker slowing down a tiny bit. Maybe he's gonna try and push back for the DRS, but if he doesn't, Evan or Jab is right behind him, going to attack on that long straight.
Yeah, Alfie and Sync Sam, the 2 HAAS drivers, are now just trying to take it easy. They don't want to wreck both their cars and have both HAASes out. They'd rather finish 1-2. So,
yes.
It's all down to is now Alfie might hold up Deluxe. Deluxe is actually almost outside of that DRS train.
Yeah, Deluxe losing a lot of time.
Boacker and Jab are now back into it.
Evan, Jab playing smart here with 73% on his ERS. It's doing a really good job of saving here. Boacker in front at 20. Evan doing a good job. Probably gonna want to get past as soon as he can, but has the ERS to do what he wants. At 80%.
Alfie now outside of the DRS was that of his teammate.
They're really close. Sector 3 spinner.
Flag, that's FH. And that's
FH
a VSC.
spins. Yes, as he falls back. Probably a retirement in pits incoming. Yes, he does go down pit road. Not retiring yet. He just goes on to the softs. It's a VSC, so.
For any soccer fans that are watching GSR, which I guarantee you there's some, Chelsea does defeat Manchester City 1-0 and wins their second Champions League title. Not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, being American, don't really care too much about European soccer, but I did adopt Manchester United as like my favorite team a bit ago. So I guess seeing City loses, it's pretty nice. I did want Chelsea to win, but yeah,
I'm a Tottenham fan. I don't know why. I just Tottenham just looks like.
Tottenham's not terrible. I mean, they had kind of an off year, but yeah, Manchester United did decent. But oh, Alfie almost loses it out of the final corner, getting on that curb, as he's now 1.5 behind his teammate. Now on 13 Apple mediums.
Yeah, I think his mediums are definitely starting to kick in. But I think we could possibly see Alfie pit here again soon for another pair of mediums to complete his strategy. Or, as actually, here comes Deluxe. Deluxe is not quite make a move yet. But he's going to look for the run out of the corner and gets a really
good run. Yeah, this is going to be light work for Deluxe. The fresh mediums really taking over here. This Alfie just falling back with these 13 lap old mediums. Now Boacker and Jab really hoping that Alfie does not get DRS from Deluxe on the next long straight, because they have been patiently waiting in this strain to get past, and with the opportunity of Alfie's older tires, it's now suddenly possible for them to make the move. Oh, Alfie's boxing! Alfie's boxing!
That's exactly what I said. I said Alfie might pit this time, and he does. Or does he go to the mediums?
Yeah, softs for that long might be a stretch, but it's not impossible, as it does look like he's going on the softs.
And he does go to the softs.
Yeah, softs. So, possibly going to try for a fastest lap, as Rundle pits 2 for mediums.
So now that we still have Boacker.
Here comes Jab with the move. Boacker, can he get it? Light work for Evan as he's through. And now in the DRS of Deluxe, could he make two positions here? Seems a little bit too far back. Yeah, a little bit too far back for Deluxe here. He's gonna fall in line and take P3. Evan really showing his pace here. Really good right now. Still at 70% ERS. I mean, he's doing a magnificent job saving. It's Deluxe in front at 27. I mean, he is... like, this saving is really good. And with all the extra ERS, it's possible to make a push for Sam if he gets past Deluxe here. But the important thing for Jab is staying within that DRS, which he seems like he will do. He's 5/10 back to Deluxe right now, but the DRS is coming up very shortly, so it's all but certain the DRS.
Yeah, Jam now DRS
Yeah,
activating.
overtake. He's out of overtake. Maybe not gonna. Oh, he's coming. Sector 3 spinner. Safety car. Safety car. FH is out. Oh, but. And Alfie is very pleased with that. Yes.
He kind of wanted it one lap earlier. So
yeah,
then he could
definitely a lap earlier, but.
Now the question
Alfie
is, do
does
these
get the
leaders
chance
pit?
to come back. Yeah, Alfie does get the chance to come back in, but I'm thinking if you are these people, you gotta go for the fresh softs. You gotta go for the fresh softs here. Yeah, fresh softs for the top 5.
Top 8, really?
Yeah, these 9-lap-old mediums, they aren't terrible, but compared to 0-lap softs, I mean, it's just gonna, the pace is just gonna be really big. The pace advantage is gonna be really big. We'll see what Sam does. Boxing, Sam is pitting. Yeah, most likely gonna be on the softs. Yeah, everyone is pitting. Everyone is pitting. Definitely gonna be softs, but a busy pit road.
Lewis Whitby just wrecked entering pits.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. And then there's going to be an Alpha Tauri stack up. Or a double stack. That is absolutely terrible for Lewis Whitby, who is P5.
Where does
now has
Alfie
to wait
come out?
behind his he has to
Does
wait
Alfie
behind
beat?
his teammate now.
Oh.
And
So
fix his wing. I
So
mean, that's
Alfie
just...
comes out in front of Boacker, but behind Jab and Deluxe. So Jab and Deluxe jump. Alfie
is able to get right back into the mix. And this is really good because Alfie, once again, was on pole for quali. 4/10 faster than his second place teammate, Sam. But now, right back in it with only 1 lap extra on his softs. I mean, you can't count him out anymore. I think anyone in this top 4 can win. Boacker definitely has the pace, but it's really hard to overtake. So even Alfie's a stretch, but it really just depends on the start. But I think the top 4, I think the winner's going to come from the top 4. Yeah, winner is definitely going to come from the top 4. You have the 2 HAASes, the Williams, and the Racing Point. But I think, especially with the DRS train that's going to be created, I don't think Boacker's going to be able to have a chance at the win. As Rundle lags out, we might want to invite him.
Who lagged out? Boacker did?
No, Rundle.
Rundle. Okay.
LSJ space Rundle.
SJ space Rundle.
It does go 1 extra lap, so Rundle is more than fine. Oh no, oh my goodness. His AI is boxing for, oh my, yeah, this is a big problem.
It just put him on 16 lap medium.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. On 0 lap old softs, and he has to struggle back. Yeah, I mean, his race is now just over because of the F1 game, putting him on the 15 lap old mediums when he was on 0 lap old softs. That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
I couldn't even put him on fresh mediums.
Couldn't even be on slightly used softs. He literally just switched the compound. You gotta feel for Rundle. That's just unfortunate. but
Yeah.
safety car is probably going to go green this time, as everyone is now with the safety car. Rundle, did you invite Rundle? Because I don't think he's still not in the lobby.
Yeah, I invited him. I'll invite him again, but
Yeah, LSJ Rundle. Yeah. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Alright, I invited him again. We'll see if he joins back.
It says last seen 2 minutes ago. I think he just got off. Yeah, it looks like he got off. Yeah. Yeah, he's not on right now. No.
Alrighty, well, Sync Sam, now your leader. This is the second time of him leading a safety car restart. Everyone on fresh softs other than Rundle.
And he's going now, immediately. He's going to try and copy his teammate, but Deluxe is all over it, and they read the start. No competition into turn 1, but Deluxe 3.5 tenths back here.
Deluxe trying everything he can. He has to remember DRS will not be activated for 3 laps.
So just staying within that second. It's going to be a little difficult. He's going to have to fry that ERS.
Yeah,
But not using it, nor is Alfie, but Deluxe uses it all the way down to 65. Back on the overtake. Yeah, Deluxe might want to be a little bit more careful with his ERS along with Sam. Sam is at 50% already. Half a lap through. He's going to want to be way more careful with it.
Deluxe already almost out of that 1 second range. Sync Sam.
I'll go through warnings again. Sam has still 1 warning. Deluxe, it says 3 warnings, but I guess it's contact with someone. Because I don't think he has a penalty. Yeah, and Jab, still 1 warning. So as Jimbo takes a 3 second. So Deluxe probably has 1 more warning to give, maybe. I don't think you get 2 warnings per contact. So I think Deluxe is 1 warning safe. So he's gonna want to be a little bit more cautious.
Let me check. Alright, so who is this for? Deluxe, right?
Yeah,
so,
Deluxe.
Deluxe has warning lap 10, collision with Sam.
And then the rest corner cutting.
Let me check. Let's see. There's 1 for exceeding track limits. There's another for exceeding. Yes, so
yeah, so
2
2
are
warnings for
exceeding track. Yeah.
I think Jab is sitting pretty right here, still with 90% ERS. He's not using any of it, sticking with these guys because he knows he's not going to be able to get past without DRS. But the Lux, just using it, he's 44% and Sam 33. I think where we are now, Jab wins. But that's my prediction, as DRS is enabled. It's gonna get a little bit crazy on these on the straight, especially if Deluxe can stay within that 1 second. He's 2 tenths safe, so he's just gonna have to hold on a little bit longer. But Evan might not want Deluxe to get within because, I mean, he just wants to get past as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely. And Jab, you know, not Jab, Deluxe already out of that 1 second range. So
Deluxe is barely safe. 1 second. Will it give it to him?
it does.
It does, yeah. Jab used a lot of DRS on that straight, down to 57. Alfie behind has had none for a second, back up to 11%. Alfie is using all of it. Yeah, Jab still sitting pretty with the most ERS.
Out of the top 5, actually out of the whole field, he has the most, other than LSJ, Rundle's Ghosted AI, who is still on the mediums.
Yeah.
I think Sam 7/10 now, so Deluxe has closed the gap in. But can he keep him within that 1 second range until the long DRS straight? Jab now, using the overtake.
Yeah, it just wants to get as close as possible to Deluxe, try and get that overtake.
Here he goes, he has the overtake engaged. Now he's got DRS. Does he have enough to make the move on Deluxe? I don't think he does, because Deluxe also has DRS on the
He's just going to sit in line and wait for this second, because Deluxe might be looking to make the move on Sam.
Here comes Deluxe, DRS activated. Does he have enough to make the move on Sync Sam?
No ERS. He's going to fall in behind. This is exactly what everyone wants to see. Blinking. And Deluxe is almost at that state. 25%. Jab still with 54%. The leaders are 6/10 apart. This is really brilliant to see.
And they've pulled away from Alfie, so it's just a 3-car breakaway for the race win.
Boacker
another
takes
3 seconds.
another 3-second time penalty, yeah.
So he's going to drop a few spots.
Yeah, I think on this long straight it's where Sam just loses it because he no longer has that ERS to help him defend. Deluxe did lose a bit. This could be an opportunity for Evan not using, Jab not using the overtake.
Deluxe still trying to get past Sam. Sam with the blinking red light. Here comes Deluxe.
Both blinking. Deluxe gonna try and get the move around the outside.
Not quite.
Evan right here, he might have taken a warning. I will check. Yeah, he just took a warning. That's his second. That is his second, so he needs to be careful now. He has one more warning along with Deluxe. So 2 warnings for Jab, 2 warnings for Deluxe, and 1 warning for Sam.
I think all Sam has to do is if Sam can break that DRS range.
Oh, I take that back. Sam has 2 warnings as well. 2 warnings for the top 3.
Next one to
Deluxe
get a
a little bit
warning.
slow through the chicane. He's a 10th safe. Can Sam get the run? Maybe kick Deluxe out. No.
But here comes Jab. Now
Jab using all the overtake. He
overtake.
wants to get past right now. He's going to try and stick it around the outside using the slip from Sam. Late under the braking. Oh, he gets pinched. He's getting pinched. Deluxe doing whatever he can to stay in front. Trying to attack again using all the overtake. And he is through.
So
He
it's
is
Jab
through.
up to second.
Now
But
Evan,
now,
though through P2, used all of his ERS. He's at 22% now.
but Sam's at
But
5.
Sam in front is at 5%. So Jab just needs to stay within the second, of course, but he needs to save that battery. Save the battery, because overtake is probably the most crucial thing. And it looks, yeah, Jab's losing a lot of time right now. It's 8. He's a 10th safe right now. I don't know what's going on. It was showing great pace until now. He seems to be a little bit out of it. Used overtake again, back to 13%.
Sam is doing all he can do to pull away from Jab.
And 3 second for Eckers in 6th place.
Jab isn't using his overtake, but down the straight he's losing it even though.
Yeah, Sam. I think we're gonna see a last lap pass. Actually, you have Sam blinking. Does Jab go for it? He does not.
Oh, but he's gaining and gaining
0%
and gaining.
ERS right now for Sam.
This is going to be
We're
one of
gonna
those
see a last
ends.
lap pass, I think.
Last
Sam
week,
needs to do everything in his power to save any bit of ERS that he can.
last week, Sam tried to make a last corner move on MrBoackerU5s at China. Now will Jab turn the tables on Sync Sam and pass Sync Sam on the final lap? They're coming off the final corner for one last lap. Jab using all of the overtake he can, but so is Sam. It's all going to be down to how close can Jab get for the 2 DRS straights.
Yeah, you have Sam blinking again. He's at 6% right now. And here comes a long straight. DRS. Oh, Evan goes a little wide. 9/10. Oh, spinner. Who is it?
It has Edgar's.
Eckers spins, yeah.
But here comes Jab. Jab using everything. Now Jab
Oh,
at 8.
Jab fell way back. Still has the DRS. He can still make that second attack. Needs a great run out of this. Let's go. DRS open.
Overtake
Blinking.
engage. They're
has
both
0.
blinking.
He has
Here we
to go
go.
for the move
Jab's
now.
going to go around the outside. Can Jab stick it?
Both
Come
late on the
Jab.
brakes.
Oh, but he forces Jab off. They both get a
Both
penalty.
take the 3-second time penalty. Jab gets past. He was
And
forced
Sam
off by Sam.
spins.
Sam is done. Sam spun. He was forced off, so that should not be a warning for Jab. That should not be a warning for Jab. He was forced off by Sam. So he should not take that penalty.
And
Sam
Sam
left immediately. He is very mad.
But now
he
off
comes
the
out
final
of the final corner.
Jab will start to gain on VR, but Deluxe gets more.
We are going
Deluxe
to have to
didn't
see.
get a
Jab needs
penalty.
Jab needs to clip it, but Sam gave him 0 space to make that corner and forced him off. Yeah, Sam making the mistake that ended up causing him maybe even the win, because
As it stands, FRT Deluxe is your race winner. Jab second, VRT Alfie brings it home P3. We will see what the stewards think. If Jab does try to get the penalty removed.
All right. I'll invite Evan. I'll wait to include your audio, Evan. We're gonna 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let me get the. And then let me get Alfie.
I'll get Alfie. Alright. Alfie not joining immediately.
I think Alfie. Hold on, let me make sure. I think Alfie has a mic.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll start with second place second place because of penalties. Jab. Though I'm pretty that'll get removed because you were forced off. What do you think of the move done late by Sam?
Well, he had to go, defend all he can, but he just totally forced me off track. So, like, it should get removed because, like, I had nowhere to go. And, I think he, like, wrecked, but, like, I don't know what to think about that. But, if I do get the win, that's great for the championship, and, yeah.
Yeah, I believe he hit your side pod going when he was late on the brakes, and when he hit you, it forced him around. But forcing him wide did give you that third warning, giving the 3-second, but likely will get removed. But first place on track, and what a fight! Let's go to Deluxe. Great race. Win on the win off
Hold on,
penalties.
who said I didn't have any questions for Jab now?
Okay. Okay, buddy. Do you have a
comment.
question for Jab?
Yes, I do. So Jab, obviously,
Alright.
if you get the one remove, it's a race win, and as you said, you will gain 10 points on Alfie for the championship, which will make it just inside the one race range. Do you think you can continue to increase your chances to pass Alfie for the championship?
Yeah, I think I should have probably won, at least got a podium at China. Sadly, that didn't happen, but, if we keep this form up, I possibly can win because Brazil's the last race and I'm really good there. So hopefully we can.
All right, thank you.
Alright.
All right, now you can continue.
Moving on to Deluxe. Though it might be taken away, an incredible drive and an incredible fight. What is your opinion on the race and how you?
Well, I mean, I'm exhausted after that. I've drove the last 18 laps, trying not to get a warning. With Jab and Sam, fair play to those guys. Fair play to Jab as well. He got past me. I thought I got the move with the defence, but I thought I defended the move with the defence, but he got past. Yeah, I had nothing left. I was really pushing, and when I saw them battling, I was thinking, please crash, please crash. Can you really blame me? I mean, of course, I don't want them to retire, but like, I want them to, I want to win. But when I saw that happen, oh my god, it's a heat the most, and then Jab got a penalty, which even if it gets removed, I don't really give anything because I'm really happy with the podium. Of course, I want the win, but at the end of the day, I'm not somebody who's always up on the podium. But yeah, I think I've got the pace for the podium. Of course, that's my on penalties first GSR win in Tier 1, which I'm really happy about, and all fair place to, as I said, to Jab, to Alfie on the pole, and to Sam, who drove a pretty decent race until what happened with Jab.
Yeah. An incredible drive to say the least. Thrasher, do we have any questions for Deluxe on his incredible drive?
Actually, yeah, I do. So Deluxe, coming coming into today, you were at 11th place in points. You'll definitely pass Dougal and Sync Sam maybe. So, do you think this could help your chances? Maybe not at the championship title. Maybe possibly a top 5.
Well, at this point, I'm just concentrated on the constructors because I don't think I'm not gonna win the thing. But if I get 25 points, I believe I'll go ahead of Cruty and my teammate. I think Jab got second, so I won't be able to get past him mathematically anyway. But yeah, some guy scoring some points there. I think I'll get ahead of Sat. Yeah, I think I'll go up to like P4 or 5, something like that. So I'll be happy about that. If it's a second place, I'll probably go to P6 or 7, which is where I was before that race. Yeah. I'm really happy with it. I just want to bring the pace over again into the next race and carry on this form. Because, yeah, if Jab gets penalty removed, then I'm not really bothered at this point. I think at this point, I'm just focusing on my own self and the team and helping drive out quicker than me. That's really the aim, and I've bought some solid points back for Williams today, which I'm hoping will bring us. In fact, where did Ferrari finish this race? Do you know?
I don't think
Jimbo was the only Ferrari, and I think Jimbo got like
Jimbo was
7th or
P7 or
8th.
P8, so not a lot of points.
When we go into P, I think if I get the win, we go into P2 in the constructors. But if it's P18, we stay right behind Ferrari, which I'm really content with. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. And it's a bit of long talk, but yeah, it's a lot to process for me.
In general, even if it's P1 or P2, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
On your podium.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Same for you, Jab. I think that's gonna do it for us here today at Abu Dhabi. Tune in tomorrow. At 2. Oh God, I do this every week. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. Britain Standard Time. For Tier 2. Next week we will be is it Austria? Or is it Australia for next week? It's Austria. So tune in next week. Tier 1 Austria. I have been GSR Thrasher. My co-commentator has been HAAS Boomer, and we